We finally did it. We went to the forge. Well, not that type of forge, this one. It was a really fun experience, although if you have a fear of heights, it's definitely something that would challenge that fear. Now, some of the obstacles were easier than others, some were more difficult, but if you were a daredevil like I was and want to make it more challenging for yourself, all you had to do is just not hold on to the wire that your harness is attached to. So you're pretty much freestyling it, trying to balance yourself on the ropes, on the wooden beams, or whatever the obstacle was. And that definitely was a lot harder than it actually looks. And not only that, there's also the element of the height. This particular obstacle was at about 100 feet in the air, so it was a little bit scary. So now here's a few clips of our adventure. As a first-time wall climber, I think I did pretty good. As you see, this climbing wall has two, to the left and to the right. To the right, where I'm climbing right now, it was a little bit easier because the pegs or whatever rocks were protruding from the wall were bigger and it was easier to grab onto them. But then later, I also went to the other side. And since I wanted to make it a little bit more challenging for myself, I asked the guy working there which color of the rocks was a more challenging one, because as you can see, they're all different colors. And I chose the medium or the hardest one, I believe. I chose the blue rocks, so as you see me, I'm not stepping on every stone on the wall. I'm just, choosing on the selected blue color. And somewhere down the line, or up the wall if you may, the rocks were so small that I was starting to get cramps in my legs and in my hands. I was barely holding on. So it was definitely challenging, and this one, climbing it to the top, it took me about 4 minutes, whereas the other one I climbed and rappelled down in about a minute and a half. I must say that I am actually pretty proud of all of us, that climbed the wall, because this is a physical activity. It requires upper body, lower body strength. So you're almost at a 90-degree angle climbing up on small rocks protruding through the wall. Attached to the wall. And I can't even imagine how those free climbers, or whatever they're called, climb mountains on rocks without any safety equipment, because there were times where all of us had our moments of doubt where you're not really sure if you can hang on anymore. And thank God for the harness, because like even if you fell down, it could have been devastating. So thank God for those harnesses. They helped us so that no one got really injured or like hit any. Okay, easy now. Okay. Okay, yep, there we go. Tilt the camera down. Forgot to tilt the camera down. Okay, here we go. Anyway, it's not truly an adventure if there is no little accidents, little hiccups. But she's fine, as you can see, right there on the zip line. Everything was fine, nothing serious. A few bruises, but she's okay. So after that little hiccup, we continued with our adventure. We hiked pretty much all the towers we could possibly hike. And then lastly, in the end, we climbed on the tallest tower again, just so we can experience the zip line, which was going from the tall tower across the lake to the other side of the park. And once you arrive there, they take off your harness and you are done. So I hope you like this video. Hit the like, subscribe button, thank you for watching this far. And if you've been to the Forge or any other climbing experience like you've seen here, let us know down in the comments. We'd love to see any of your hiccups. So till the next time.
So far, so good.
Cheers.
Zipline no les spustio. Yeah.